The swag is real. Wait, I can't
I know.
never
I can
figure
never
it
do
out.
it. I'm not. That's why I can't do backwards
I don't have my
pilot.
hat on. I don't like
This
wearing
might be
hats.
why I'm not good at video games. Like I can't,
Yeah,
or the
you can't
not
play
video,
good
not
enough.
necessarily video games, but like RC cars because I can't do the backwards thing.
Oh yeah, driving towards you is it's just not. I don't do that.
What the other thing is like it was just going away from me, and now it's coming
Yeah,
toward me. You know what I mean? You have to like,
it's
no,
backwards.
yes, for sure.
They're called pecs when you work out, Mark. They're
Oh
called
yeah.
pecs. What?
Hi, Michael. I spent some
We
time with
live.
Michael.
Yeah, he was excited to meet you. He wanted to meet me really, but he said he'll settle for you.
Obviously,
I
it's
mean,
not a bad consolation prize.
hey Hank, I'm sad you sad you won.
He
I
did
was
his thing, dude.
I was looking to rub it in.
Dude, Hank didn't just win. He like tore shit
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's what he does.
he just
He
he
just
went
makes
to
it a
both
mission.
finals and just tore everybody's
How
ass
I
up.
don't want to talk to him, but it was only like a couple month build too, huh? It was just like
I don't know.
it was just like
No,
here's
that
an
there was a
S10.
lot going in. A
I
little
mean, it
lot
was a
more that went into that than he was posting pictures of.
I mean, it was a lot of work, but yeah, I don't.
I'm
This
just
is like
telling you, those guys
I
are
don't like it. People keep
insane.
making fun of my tits. Not gonna happen. Not all day.
What are you talking about? Just crop it upwards from the
I can't.
smaller screen.
I don't do any. I can't do any of that anymore.
But now we don't have the little
Yeah,
bug.
yeah.
We're
We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing anymore. We just wing it.
doing a thing.
Without me ripped up soap first. Hey, no, we'll get into that. But it's everyday audios. We live in this bit, and it's number 53. 53.
Isn't it
I don't.
53? I
Yeah,
think we were at 53 last time.
I don't. I haven't done an intro in probably like 4 shows, so I was just. I said too. I have to look. I have to go on YouTube every single time. But when I'm making this title, and be like, all right, what? 54. Okay, good. Wait, it's 54. I'm retarded.
I just said that.
I'm retarded. This isn't. This is like. It's not like it's the 54th time we've done this.
I know.
But you know the first one.
It feels like the first one.
Oh
Time.
God. The first one. The first one was so embarrassing.
I could not bring myself to go back and watch that.
It was
I can't
so
bring myself to go back and watch the last one.
No, I never watch these. After I'm done, I just turn my computer
It's
off
over
till next
with.
week.
Yeah, for real. Please
But-
don't even message me
What
about
the
it.
fuck are you talking about, Mark? Rip headphone users. No, the first one was so bad. Like I couldn't get the audio right, and I still can't obviously get the audio right, but it was just bad.
You missed third era, bro. You missed them.
Come on now. With the swoles in the building. Oh,
Holla, holla.
look how it does it like that now.
Yeah, what is that about? We got to put it back the other way. We
All right. I mean,
Yeah, bang bang.
I have to recreate that picture. Let's see from the streets.
Oh, we both gonna have to recreate that picture.
From the streets to the seats.
We need a donation picture. So like when it comes, somebody does a super chat, we both have like a beep 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 beep.
Yeah, Sunday. Fade
Definitely
called-
don't watch that one. Definitely do not.
Fade. Wait, where am I at?
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was bad.
Wait, yeah, Mom.
Fade called me. I don't know what I was doing. Probably just didn't want to answer because
Well, first,
never answer.
speaking of not knowing what you're doing, I had no idea what you're doing. You think it would be easy to go live on Facebook? I could not figure that shit out. I don't know if I was sat hammered. I had to just give like Andrew all my passwords and be like, "Here, do this."
Yeah, right. That's basically what tech support is.
Yes.
Here's my passwords. Just make stuff work.
I don't think he was any less drunk than I was, but
Yeah, we
either
drunk.
way, Sunday was a shit show.
Uh-huh.
Good
So
time.
y'all went to finals, right?
Was it finals this weekend?
Yeah, it was finals. Gang. I
Gang,
don't
gang.
like that big. Which y'all like better, that one or this one? That
No,
one
I
was
like
so
the blue.
shitty.
I
That
like
one
the
was so
blue.
shitty.
Yes.
There's no options. They got to get better. This has only been out for like a couple months, honestly. Big shouts to 12 Talk for letting us use this. Not let us use it, but you know what I mean.
What? Oh, telling you.
Coming up with the idea, yeah. I mean, like giving me the idea to use this because before it was just bad. Yeah, everybody was lit. Fade is just. Somebody said.
Did you notice?
Somebody said, "Oh, it's early. Fade's gonna be drunk." Like, bro, I don't think you get undrunk. Like, you don't ever have a hangover because you're always sipping, probably.
Yes, that's like the key. If you guys are not professionals like I am, then there you go. There's the T-Fade tip of the day. Just get drunk enough where when you wake up, you're still drunk, but
What's
you don't
up,
get a
David?
hangover.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that drama. I don't think Fade's there, but he's just not privy to anything that's going on. But whatever at the bottom of the cup. So it's just gonna be me and Facebook talking about drama, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about no drama.
You should. But congrats to all the winners. I'm gonna try to name as many as I know right now.
Oh, here we go.
Hank Veach, you suck. Micah Petzov. I don't know how you
That's
say his
old.
last name. Petzov? Is that it?
That's old.
He died. He dominated. Not. I don't know about dominated, but he competed in a ton of shit and won a
Yeah, he
ton of
did.
trophies.
Holy shit.
Uh, that's about it. That's all I know.
That's it, huh? That's it.
Matthew Stark dominated Trunk without a Civic EF.
What?
God, I love that.
What?
It was literally the whole bracket was Civic EFs. It's so stupid. It's so dumb, and he dominated with a Mazda.
There was an
Bang.
Explorer that beat
not in that class.
the cheating ass Mercedes.
Whoa, that's big words.
He
Who? Oh yeah, I did see
name's
that.
Tanner.
Wait,
Name is Tanner.
no, that's not him. That's not who I'm
Wait,
thinking
pretty
of.
sure that was him. I'm pretty sure he won. I know that
wasn't.
was him, but
Wait.
I'm pretty sure he won.
Fuck, that was Jordan Smith. I just be telling people. Wait, was that? Wait,
Everybody just start naming
yeah,
winners.
bro,
in
I
the
quit.
chat.
Yeah, everybody name winners. I'm sorry. Hey, Matthew Stark, just say you won, bro. Just make me look good. Just hold the trophy up. My bad. But that was the new Trunk King for the weekend. I think Terry Brox is like leveled up to Trunk God. That's what I've been just calling him from now on.
Love it up.
Yeah, that's what you do it as a. So when you just dominate. My bad. I'll just be making up people winners. What was the
Just making up people in general?
Pretty sure. Tanner won an Explorer. Derek's out there getting third with 69s. That's just retarded. All these classes are just too loud. Kyle Eberly, RP Patel. Is that how you say it?
I finally met RP.
Bruh. I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna sound bad. So
Go ahead and say it.
No.
You're out there in the
Say
East
it.
now. You have to say
Dan
it.
Horner banged out. Jake Koff banged out. Mod 5 Mecca. Who won Mod 4? I know them. Somebody I know runs Mod 4.
Does Mayo run Mod 4?
That was Mayo. Was it Mayo? Mayo.
No, he runs Mod Street, I think. Wait.
I don't know. Oh, and he might run stock.
No. Wait. Ah, damn it.
God.
I can't keep up with all these people.
Yeah, I don't know, but Mayo dominated in Explorer Kingdom. He did a 62 legal, bruh. All back seats.
Who?
Sean Mayo.
Oh yeah, that guy.
He did a 62 something, and I think he had more in it.
He annoys me. And they just bought a Terra. Did you see that? He literally just posted
Yes,
5 minutes ago.
Hashtag Mayo money.
For real.
He's got like a fucking basement with just a competition vehicles left to right.
Bro.
Yeah, some Canadians beast.
I tell you who, like, you know how we have Woofer Warriors around here and like they are just everywhere. They're like all over the place. There was a team at finals this year that I don't know if maybe it just was every time I wandered over to the thing, but there was like a Woofer Warriors type domination there. Team Directronics. Like,
oh
those
yeah,
guys
yeah,
were everywhere. Holy shit.
For sure.
Bruh.
Yeah. Sam Dunn didn't win nothing. Stop saying his name. Wait, what did Mick go there? Mick, how does he get points? I don't see him compete all year long. He shows up at finals, is like, all right, this notch will do it. All right, give me my trophy later.
He lost.
No, somebody just said.
Bo Boren beat him.
That's funny.
Hey, Bo sent it too. He didn't just come in and like burp, 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 to win. He like sent it.
I love it.
Yeah, for sure. If there was Jerry, oh my god,
is that still a thing? I thought they outlawed that.
Dude, you can have like more door blockers. You can like stand right in the thing this year. And Jerry is a professional. Y'all need to be like signing Jerry up for next year. No shit. Because if
not-
there was a best door blocker award, Jerry would have definitely won.
He can beat that slam with someone else's vehicles. He doesn't take the beast out until it's ready to go. Haggard door blocker
Oh
award
my
game.
god!
Love it.
Somebody else said it.
Yeah. No, you used to couldn't have door blockers. You talking about like where you could just stand on the door and literally block from when both doors are open?
Yes,
They used
but
to like
you
they
can
outlawed
stand
that.
right in it now.
Oh
And I'm
man,
not even talking about like in line with
yeah.
the door to the. I don't know how people used to do it. Or whatever.
That's a little OP. Jerry and Andrew door blocking, dude. That's if
What?
you didn't win. If you didn't win with that, it's just try next year, bro. You ain't that ain't it.
There was some serious door blocking going on right there.
That bitch was sealed. It was
Just
watertight.
like windshield still's blowing out. That is just sealed.
That was that thing was watertight, bro.
That's legit.
Yeah, Direct Sonic. I don't. Yeah, they like a I don't know what they. I'm gonna offend somebody if I say what they do.
Yeah, somebody shouted out. I don't.
Yeah, they I don't know if they rebuild subs. They sell like B stocks, Sundown stuff, and they rebuild stuff. But everybody had like those $1,000 cones or whatever, those Dredden cones. And I think he got his hands on some, so that's why they're Team Direct Sonics or whatever.
Jerry was not sober Sunday. I think maybe he sobered up, but he was like, he was a little tipsy. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus like that, like he threw himself under somebody else's car. But yeah. So I think he's sobered up. Who else? My boy won big ups. God damn it! You've been muted for like 5 minutes. What is wrong with him? Seriously. Can anybody hear me?
I quit life.
Like 5 minutes. You were just like, burp, burp.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid, dude. Bye, you show down for the well, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I gonna quit. Just cut the hard line.
Just cut it. Or just stop muting yourself. Or use the one on the screen, that way you can see it. There's like a mute button on. I know, but then you don't know when
I sniffle a lot.
Big boys make noises.
They do, bro. We breathe. Yeah, I wasn't at finals. I don't care about finals. Oh, give shout outs to somebody from SQ because they're gonna get offended. Whatever 3.
Look, there were some people over there making music. I don't know.
Yeah, are they in a different spot? Yeah, compact Neos dominated. What was it like?
All things.
DC dominated all trunk classes. I think they said DC Neos, but the compacts did like all street classes or something like that. It was something crazy. I can't remember what it was, but they took home a lot of wins.
They're pretty loud.
Scum down. Get out of here.
SQ. You know, when you run SQ, you get kind of married to that side because you have to stick around and wait for the judges. So yeah, I spent a lot of time over there. But I tried this year I spend more time on the other side. But you know, the garbage classes like I'm in, they get judged a little earlier than most. So I managed to get over there a little bit. But I got to hear some cars. Yeah, I had some great demos, some amazing demos, some not so great demos, and some like, oh my effing god, what am I doing with my life demos.
Yeah. And yeah, right. Nobody cares about SQ.
I mean, y'all would probably look. One of my favorite demos of the weekend, maybe my favorite, had 12s in the kicks and 8s in the dash. I think y'all would probably like this truck. I'm telling you. I'm just saying.
Like, is there pictures that you went to finals and took of them? Anything?
Of these? No, I don't.
Anything?
Since I slack on pictures and messages and all things when I'm at shows. But it won't be tough to find.
Sundown Subs won 7 out of the 10 DB drag classes. Wow.
Garbage.
Scum down for the win. I love that name.
So terrible.
Why is that not a t-shirt? I need that.
I think
What's
maybe
up, Jared?
I'm just gonna make my own Neo sub because who really wants Jacob to have all that dominance?
Yeah.
Who wants
Did they
Derek to
still
keep
make them?
wrecking people?
He did. He did. Wait. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not even using Neos, is he?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what he's using. It's E series
Speaking
or
of
something.
Derek, I'm still mad with you behind that. Although I should actually thank you for saving my life because he turned it loose on me. He turned it loose on me in the Project SBL, and he like gave me a little. Is it working? Yes. Give me a little more. Is it you good? I'm like, yeah. He goes, all right, here it comes. I'm gonna keep it quick. And it almost killed me. I swear to God. Like if someone was dead, if you put them in there, it might resuscitate them.
I don't know why
One
you
of
do
these
that.
days, somebody's going in there with a beating heart and not coming out.
I'm not. I'm not sitting in nothing without mids. That's just stupid. That's just.
He
There's
kept
only
it.
one purpose.
He kept it super quick too. And look, at that
Mm-mm.
after getting
Mm-mm.
Project SBL to the dome, I was like
Mm-mm.
gun shy about getting in Kyle's Panda. I was
Why
like,
would you
oh
get
my
in
God.
that?
Into it.
Why would you
So
get in that?
right after getting Project SBL, it was my first demo of the day. I got in Project SBL. Shout out Sundown, and then I go and get in Hank's damn thing, and he tried to murder me. And so I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not
Nope.
getting microwaved in Kyle's friggin' Panda.
Nope.
So I do what I never do, and I give somebody
Is this?
a guest bass miner spot and let Hank put the hat on and get in Kyle's Panda and get microwaved.
You've been corrected. It's a Marbella.
I don't give a goddamn what it is. It's a effing cheater car.
Does it have like a harness in it so you don't fall straight to the dash with the huge lean it's got?
It should. I can't. My comments aren't updating live. I hate that.
Sorry, Josh. He doesn't do bass miner. He's trying to make it a thing, but then he never brings it anywhere.
No, I believe I got to go back and look at the footage, but I think Hank might have beat my own personal record. But Project SBL is definitely. It's either. It was this weekend, 100%. They were both 67s. They were both 67s. Yeah. I got to go and see if
No, I don't think. Wait,
which one was louder.
I don't know if Kyle's louder than Derek. Derek did a 69. I don't know what Kyle did because I don't care.
Well, Hank broke Kyle's windshield in the process.
Hank broke Kyle's windshield
Yes,
demoing his
in
truck.
when he got a burp in Kyle's Panda, it broke the windshield right where Hank's head was. Look, the funniest part, if you watch the video, Hank was like hunched over doing this thing, and when the burp started, he like levitated. He did this. It was awesome.
Hey, Micah in the chat. I gave you a shout out earlier. I mispronounced your name, but I just said you won every class, and I also said Matthew Stark won. He didn't.
That's also true. It's also true. Hank gets like the 96 hertz demo or burp, and I got to listen to Project SBL's bullshit.
Yeah, that's stupid, dude. It's just why? There's just no reason.
Where do you go?
It's like eating that stupid hot shit. It's like eating that stupid hot chips or something like this. You know it's gonna hurt. They're not. It's not there just to be fun. You know,
No.
It's gonna be pain, and it's gonna be relentless.
It was like frightening pain too. It was scary. It was scary.
No, I couldn't have that power. I've already
These
said this.
people, they bolt you into these things, man. It's scary. If you have any sort of claustrophobia, which I don't, but if you did, you would be like freaking the F out. You would be freaking the F out.
Nope. No, I'm not getting in that. Anything over like 50 hertz, I'm out.
I'm done.
No. Even that, dude. Freaking McCullough's is 46 hertz, and this is on like a 64, and it's like, nope.
Nope.
No, tap. Give me that.
Oh my god. Yeah, Hank's what songs did you play for me though, Hank? It was a 64, 65, and it was loud. But it was lower. It was lower. I swear I'm not letting anybody bass mine anything over like 50 hertz from now on. It's like it's going to be a new rule. Like I'm going to get a sticker. Can somebody please make me a hashtag less than 50 something?
Absolutely.
F50 plus or something like that. I don't know. I need something.
God, Derek said he hit you with the full.
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Yeah, Black Nasty's dumb. I don't know. So did you hear about the conspiracy theories that was going around?
I heard a little bit.
We'll
I'm telling you.
We'll just jump into that.
Well, what? All right. Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about the Mercedes again?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay, because I didn't even realize to whom I was speaking, but I saw an Explorer pull in the line. I just happened to be there drinking. Is kind of what I do, and I just decided to introduce myself to the old boy in the truck because he had a drywall contractor's sticker on his Explorer, and he had everything done up with foil tape on his windows and shit. I was like, man, you missed a serious opportunity, because finishing drywall, they use a different kind of tape. Anyway, I just introduced myself, and he was the guy going against the Mercedes. And he was telling me the whole story,
so you got inside scoop.
He spilled it all.
Wait, after his run, or he knew before going in?
They were lined up to get in the lanes waiting to run. The whole
he already knew it?
All of it.
And this is the guy that won?
I think he won. Did somebody got to correct me out there? My comments aren't updating, but did Tanner beat the Mercedes in drag? Somebody please tell me.
I know it.
Tanner. Yeah, I'm talking about Tanner Burden. I don't know his last name.
Did he win?
Did he win?
Exactly, Terry.
Look, Terry says it's not conspiracy. Truth.
That's truth.
Yeah, so did he win? No, I think he did. It was like a 51 versus a 50 something.
I don't know, but I think the Mercedes in qualifying or something.
Yeah, Terry said he won. Yes,
did some ignorant score like a 52-8 or something crazy.
Yeah, something crazy like Brazilian world.
Right? Yeah, like the hardest the Brazilians could cheat. Right. They couldn't accomplish this number.
Right. Oh my God! You know what fucking sucks is we were so willing to give them all the benefit of the doubt.
Yes,
the gas cap, and we were talking shit and oh my God, it was amazing.
That's what's funny. That's the same people that we were bigging up for. I mean, that's still a cool story.
Yeah,
but cool. when it kind of makes sense now when Taylor reached out to them to come on our show to tell the story about the gas cap and the protests, they didn't want nothing to do with that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be going live and talking about audio. That's not gonna happen, sir.
Right.
Yeah, they did in novice 3K, which is what 3K clamped, right? It's not 3K amp. It's 3K clamped now. Is it 3K amp rated? I forget. Either way, they did a 58.0 in that class, and Munson did like a 60. Like it's relatively close in a CRX that's godly on efficiency. That the best explorers it's like Heath Lay is one of the loudest explorers I know efficiency, and he can't do that number.
Hello for Franklin.
And I don't know. Franklin cheats too, but anybody in North Carolina cheats. Fuck out of here. I don't care. Kill yourself. No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Ronnie Smith absolutely cheats.
Ronnie Smith 100% cheats. All right, qualifying for the triple.
It was 3K clamp. They did a 58.
No, Micah's saying qualifying for the 3X, she did a 52.40 1900 at her peak of 54. For finals, did a 52.3 at 980 watts, 4 cycles below her peak at 50. Okay, so maybe she was sandbagging for qualifying.
No, she did that. She did the same shit that Adam showed us live on here. Absolutely. People know.
I see. She changed the frequency to fuck with the clamp.
Yes, to fuck with the efficiency number.
Why would she do that? Why not just show the big number? Why?
I don't know.
Give somebody an extra day to protest?
Well, I don't know, to blow the smoke off, I don't know. I don't know why they do that. But all right, so the first story was the Usaki. She which is legit. Somebody tried to protest her for not having the gas door on her Mercedes. So
not the cap, but the
no,
door.
yeah, the door. Yeah, yeah, the door on the outer panel. So she drove around Lawton, Oklahoma for 20 minutes, wherever.
No,
Found one.
hours. Yeah.
All right, couple hours. Found one.
Like a 10 or 20-year-old Mercedes
Yeah,
SUV.
yeah, just out the blue, and found one. Came back and won, and didn't get protested. Didn't get DQ'd, but there might be other reasons they could have been DQ'd.
Terry keeps saying her 21st SPL boyfriend who competed in Trunk 5K. What's
Yeah, he did.
What is
Yeah,
that? What
that's
does that
both.
mean?
So they're a couple.
Right?
The guy competed with a Civic in Trunk 5K. He did like a 56.2 on like 2,800 watts. When the or even louder than that. When like the winner did like a 57.1 or like close to 5,000. Jordan Smith. Like it was just so blatantly obvious. I mean, I think people know. If you can't say, I mean, I don't know.
You got to have all your shit on your car. That's the rule, Hank. I don't know.
No, they're talking about the other one. The
I
one
thought that-
now. I don't know. I mean, you can't. I guess you can't prove it, but
Oh yeah, I guess so. I see what you're saying. You mean like this weekend or the USAC? I don't know.
yeah, no, this one for sure. I think.
Well,
Yeah, so both. I don't know. I guess they're running the same amps. But the weird thing was.
that was the other thing, right? Was that what you were about to say?
The cut up.
No, yeah, like the same amps thing.
Oh yeah.
Somebody was like, let's cut all the bullshit. I have the exact same amp. You do literally the exact same amp. Let's put that in there and squash all the bullshit. And they're like, let me cut up my stuff instead.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so So the natural response when you're accused of cheating, go cut your subs up so you don't have to prove you can do that. I just don't know, man. I just don't know.
Oh my god. Dude, if somebody accused me of cheating, I would be like, let me see the money, and I will literally hand you my entire tool bag, and you get to work. I ain't doing shit, but you can do whatever the fuck you want to my truck.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Hank keeps pushing this gayness. You can modify
RP,
subs.
Yeah. RP, you're modifying your amps wrong. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, they're saying.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Tanner's chiming in.
All right, wait, but the other one's here too. The other party is here too.
Oh, there's Jennifer. Oh, here we go.
All right.
I was told to cut the subs out because I didn't pay for them, so people should really get their facts straight. What?
Hey.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Why would you do that?
I heard something about recones. Somebody reconed it or something. I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense. You were told to cut them out because you didn't pay for them.
We need answers.
I don't get it.
We don't need answers.
Tanner needs answers, although he won, so he doesn't need answers.
Yeah. It's just a weird.
I'm trying to wrap my head around. I was told to cut my subs out because I didn't pay for them, so people should. What does that make sense? How does that make sense? Okay.
Hey, we offered Michael
take
Larson.
Them out and give them back if you didn't pay for them. That makes sense. She was lent recones. Oh, okay. She was lent recones. So cut them out. That makes absolutely no sense. 127% does not make sense. Top assembly? Okay, maybe. She had recones made but hadn't been paid for yet. So just ruin them and you still have to pay for them?
Why not? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
If she just called in. It's a link. Do you really want to do this? Oh man, we only have a half an hour, so. Are you friends with her on Facebook?
No.
We need it. Look, if she calls in, we gotta let Tanner call in too, though.
Bang, gang, bang. Tanner, call in.
As long as Tanner's gonna give her the smoke.
Yeah, I just want both of them have both sides of the story.
Yeah.
I don't want it one sided.
Did you put it in the chat?
Huh? No.
All I'm gonna say on the subject is I wanted to see the amp. I got to see it. All the drama after. Wait, what?
We can absolutely PM you the.
Yeah, we can do that. Dan Horner told me to cut him out. He wanted him back. That's bullshit. That's such horse shit.
Dan Horner, you out here
Actually, let
collecting?
Dan call in. Where's Dan?
Those are weren't those Allen's spiders too? All right.
Okay, the Slimers. He won't
Yeah,
use
they were.
that term, and I've told him. Ninja said he answered me, but I didn't see it.
All right, so if Tanner calls in, we can have everybody call in. Unless Tanner, I don't know, he doesn't really want all that. It sounds like something Dan would say.
You have to. You got to.
We need somebody from the other side, like whoever protested. We need one of them.
Tanner.
Oh, all right. Well, if he wants to call in,
Did you message him?
I didn't message nobody.
God damn it! I'm not sure I'm friends with Tanner.
I'm not friends.
Hang on. All right, hang on. Let me message people. All right, here we go. You damn people.
I would love to do it today since it's
What's
fresh
her
on
name?
everybody's mind.
What's her name? Something
Jennifer
Marie.
Jennifer Marie.
Jennifer Marie. There she is.
No, Drew. Nobody cares.
There she goes. And what's Tanner? What?
Tanner Lawton.
No, not Lawton.
Burden.
Tyler Durden. How are we not friends? You're such a crackhead. Look in your junk folder, Tanner.
Is he there? He hasn't commented.
Oh, he's from the North Pole. No wonder. I'm not friends with people above the Mason-Dixon line, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. You both have the link, so if anybody wants to explain their side of the story or tell us why the other one sucks.
Oh.
Also, it's a little bananas, Jerry Fender. It is a little bananas for the same truck to be in the crosshairs.
Kind of got boring.
Corey Dean, say that again. You and me gonna fight next time I see you.
Who?
Corey Dean said pickles are good with ketchup. That's like
it got boring like your bread truck build, Hank.
I can't deal.
Damn, Jerry.
Jerry, settle down now.
I don't see nobody hit the link yet. I haven't seen Tanner comment in a while. He's conjuring up his pie chart of what happened. Oh. Do we want Terry Brockside from the trunk issue?
We don't have time. I'm sorry, Terry. Honestly,
we want him on the show. Damn,
I do want him on the show.
You just took a picture with him, man.
20 minutes. We got 20 minutes to wrap this shit up. We got 20 minutes. That's why we started a little early, because we have to end a little early. I'm sorry, guys. I swear to God, I do want you on the show, Terry. I told you that at finals.
You have to go on Facebook if y'all want to see those comments. But it was a I love drama and I love conspiracies. I just immerse myself in them, like anything.
Did somebody answer who
like we didn't land on the moon?
Directronics was?
No, Dan Horner.
Well, Dave McKay just said I'm on Team DTX. I'm assuming that's what he meant.
I'm ready. Nobody. Justin, you have to go on the Facebook. I don't know why. They might have something. Do that later, but you can't see both comments on each one, so you have to go on our Facebook page. Yeah, there's some fire. Nobody commented in. Yeah, but I love Facebook drama. Nobody ain't calling in.
Listen, I messaged two people. I messaged Jennifer Marie and Tanner Burden. So if they both want to call in, please. I would like for both of them to call in the same time. But if only one, well, you can only get that side of the story. And I already heard Tanner's side of the story, so. Is that my phone blowing up?
Nah, that's mine.
Okay. I was going to say, goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait. Oh, come on. She don't want to comment. Should I put this on the whole page?
She didn't want. She just said she wanted to. After Amp was verified, the whole I didn't pay for regoes. Never owed money to anyone besides.
Somebody tag Dan Horner.
Is that is that the whole comment?
Yeah.
Wait, you got defensive over the bullshit, and because someone loaned you recon, quote unquote, fronted you recon, you're like, screw all this crap. I'm like tearing everything up, and you guys can all have it. That doesn't make any sense.
Why? Yeah, why not wait till after finals? Like, you could have won.
I mean, is this why we don't have girls in the lanes? Y'all just can't handle your shit?
I don't know. The drama. I would love to get to the.
No, she didn't win. Tanner beat her anyway, whether there was drama or not. I mean, cheating or not.
Who said that?
I'm saying Tanner won anyway.
I know, but his score wasn't as high as hers before she cut the subs.
Yeah,
she could have won.
It doesn't matter where you're at in qualifying or in the.
No, but I'm saying she showed she had the score to win.
Does that count? Does it count for?
No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying it's not like it wasn't.
So what you're saying is she didn't cheat well enough in the finals. I got you.
Wait, no, didn't she cut the subs up before finals?
I don't think so. Did she?
I think she did. I don't know. I thought this is what I thought was in qualifying, did the scores, and cut them out, then put new subs in, and the score dropped dramatically because a different sub didn't like the such and such. Unless I don't know, bro. This is too confusing.
It is. I'm confused
because they had two cars there. They had the Civic and the Mercedes.
I did get a look at the box though. They don't know, but I was like poking my head all up in now. I saw it.
What?
I saw it. It was illegal.
What up, Nick?
You're gonna tell me? Hang on, Ninja.
World record, huh?
Ninja said he's gonna tell me.
Bruh, I don't know who that is.
Never mind.
She's not. I don't think she's coming on, Zen. I don't know.
Nobody. Look, I just sent him the thing. I just sent him.
I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna mess up his.
Wait, right, you're gonna have to don't mute yourself. I'm gonna mute myself. Stand by. All right, well, you gotta be quick though.
All right, Sam Dunn's getting to the bottom of it. See, Sam, I need you as the co-host. Fade goes to finals. He comes back with zero information and shit. This is the kind of coordination we need. Hey, we love ladies in the lane, Hannah. Don't. Yeah. All right, I don't see her. Good. All right, Fade, are you almost done? Come on, Fade. Oh, Micah, do you want to call it? It's up to you. You was in the trunk, beef. Faded. No, I can't hear you. Fade, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add her.
I mean, it didn't really shed a whole lot of light. Although,
hello, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us? Yes, ma'am.
It says I'm backstage. Oh, perfect.
You're back. We are live.
Mic on or your camera on?
No, I don't have my camera on.
I don't blame you.
I wish I could turn.
Anyway, so what are the questions now?
I don't know.
So this is what I was just told.
Go ahead, Fade.
I was just told that you did your numbers and all was well, and then Dan Horner gave you recons or whatever, and y'all hadn't paid for them quite yet, and that your boyfriend is a dumbass. Not my words. Your boyfriend's such a dumbass. He cut him out to like give him back to him or something, and then you all had to borrow stuff.
Dan asked for. Dan asked for us to do that, which is why it happened. I was looking for a knife to do it myself, but Dan Horner and I were screaming at each other back and forth, which a lot of people witnessed us screaming and having a screaming match. And Dan Horner and I finally calmed down after a couple people stood between us, and we brought a little bit of light to the situation, I should say. And him and I were finally on the same page again, and by that time the recones were already cut out, because that's what my mission was to do when Dan was like, I didn't pay for him. But 2 weeks ago, I was at a Midwest show. I blew a dust cap off of my sub, and it ripped the cone on the sub. And I was like, well, there goes finals. I can't afford more recones, because I reconed 2 of my compacts into 15s a couple weeks prior, which I spent $450 doing. So then I was like, well, I can't afford another $450. It's just car audio. That's not a priority in my life. I have a mortgage to pay. I've got a kid to pay for. That's not my priority in life. Dan Horner overheard that, and I was like, because I was talking about how there goes the $160 I just paid on finals, and now I'm not going to go. And he overheard that. He went and talked to Tanner, and Tanner and him decided they didn't want me to win by default. They asked me what my real numbers I was doing, and at that point I was doing a 52.7. Then a bunch of drama started and said that my amp was a ghost amp, this, that, and the other, a bunch of BS. Horner asked me to bring that amp down to his shop. I brought that amp down to his shop, confirmed that it was the same amp, this, that, and the other. And then everything was all fine. Everything was dandy. He said that he would sponsor me, pay for the recones, and that I only had to buy a team shirt at this point. So I was like, okay, cool. And then they told me the team shirt wasn't going to be there in time. I have screenshots of messages and Messenger showing that, oh, we're not going to have a shirt. We're not going to have a shirt in time. Then I'm at finals, and then this person that's supposed to be on my team, that we didn't care who won, and that we wanted to set up records, this, that, and the other, that we're both from Minnesota. It's not a big deal. But all of a sudden he protests me. And then they took my amp apart, compared it to another amp. Everything was fine. And then I guess I don't really know where everything went to shit. And that, I don't know.
Who protested? Tanner?
Tanner Burden. But we were supposed to be on the same team. And now there's teammates on Team Directronics that are saying that I'm not part of the team. But then Dan's the one who told me I was on the team, and Tanner was there for all that. I guess it's just ridiculous and BS.
It did. When I spoke to him on Sunday, it didn't seem like y'all were on the same team, like, at all. So that's strange. That he didn't even like mention that part. I mean, I'm not talking shit about Tanner. I'm just saying he didn't even mention that. He just was like, telling me his side of the story. And to be fair, I don't think there are any electronics engineers on the DB Drag staff. I mean, I understand that somebody opened your amp up and they didn't see like some peanut butter in there or something, but whatever. If there was going to be something going on, it probably wouldn't be all that obvious. Just saying, other side of the story. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying I don't think if they opened a backplate up off of an amp, they would be able to see what they were talking about. So didn't he offer you to use his amp or a new amp or a different amp? Or?
So I didn't know anything about the amp situation. That was something that went between my boyfriend and Tanner. And the amp was brought to my car at the same time that the judges said that I was being protested not to touch anything in my car. So now to me, it's like, was I being set up? And they were trying to get me to switch the amp and say, oh, look, she's got me guilty. She's switching the amp. It's like, there was nothing wrong with the amp. Pictures of the amp were sent to Diago a couple weeks ago. And Diago said, looks original. There's nothing that we can do to modify the amp.
Is that how you say his name? I've always wondered, actually.
I'm not really sure if that's really how you say his name. So Diago, I'm sorry if that's not how you really say your name.
Just wrecking it.
You ever watch this?
All right.
And then, see...
All right, listen. Is there something else you want to get off your?
Well, what caused
the
protest in the first place?
Because she's too loud.
Yes, I'm saying they didn't believe the scores.
That's exactly it.
Exactly.
Now, what about I seen somebody mention, so you qualified like 54 hertz at 1900 watts or something like that.
I did Pro Stock 2K because I didn't want to give my numbers away for 1K. Didn't want people to be able to go test all night because I thought it was going to be a close run. Didn't want someone to be able to go build a box overnight because, at the same time, again, I thought it was going to be a close run.
That's
so I
fair.
did 2K because the frequencies aren't capped at 50 like they are in 1K. So I did 50 hertz and I did a 154.4 for people that still didn't have their facts straight in the comments saying that, oh, I only did a 52 something in qualifying doing the 2K. Nope, that was a 54.4 qualifying 2K. And then when I went into lanes on Saturday night, I was drinking, I'll admit it, and I didn't drive my car in the lanes for that reason. And when I was in the lanes, I got clamped by Jeremy Weber, and he said, "What's going on with the wires here?" Because they were all tucked up nice, so it looked nice. He pulled on the wires, didn't know that wires came disconnected inside my box when he pulled on the wires because, me being a noob starter, I had them taped together. I didn't have anything zip tied. I didn't have wire nuts or anything like that. It was literally taped. So wires became taped in the box. So I was running on 3 coils. So anybody who knows anything about car audio, when you're running on 3 coils, your power is going to be double. You're not going to be efficient like you are when you're running on 4 coils.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so when I got clamped on Saturday night I did
back up. If you're running on 3 coils, what?
Your power is going to double. It's going to be a lot more than what you are if you're running on 4 coils. It's going to throw a lot of things off.
That's not how it works. Did somebody tell you that? Did somebody give you that excuse? That's not
I learned that from my own experience.
You mean to do the same score?
So when I ran into the lanes to do my qualify, so what do you mean by doing the same score?
I'm saying, how do you reckon 3 out of 4 coils is going to double your power? Do you mean to do the same score as you did, or it's just going to like shoot your impedance through the roof, or what do you mean?
I'm saying from my experience that when I went in the lanes and when I was clamped, the wires came disconnected in the box.
And you only got 3.
I was running on 3 coils.
Shorted and maybe doubled, but no, that's not how impedance works. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you tell your story.
So on Saturday morning, I was in the parking lot the whole next day testing, wondering why I was only getting a 50 point something. And I took a multimeter out and I started testing the coil. So one of the coils was 0.4 to 0.5 and the other one was 0.6 to 0.7. And they're supposed to both be the same coming out of the box. I obviously didn't take the subs out of the box and check to see what was going on in the box until after the fact that I went through the lanes again the next day to qualify after I was doing all that testing, not getting my numbers, not knowing what's going on, went through lanes. Numbers were there afterwards when I went in lanes. I wasn't even expecting to qualify with my 52.3. That was like a shock to me. Like I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then I wasn't allowed to touch my car after I went through lanes, after I was out all morning testing. Couldn't get my numbers that I had the day before. Like didn't know what was going on until I found out I had 3 coils versus 4. Does that make sense?
Not to me. Maybe there was something else going on, but your explanation doesn't make sense. No, I'm sorry.
Well, the wires got disconnected inside the box. When I pulled in from outside, going inside, all of a sudden the wires touched again when I qualified on Saturday.
I get that. So maybe there was something shorted, but losing a coil like that is not going to do what.
Well, the coil actually wasn't out, but it was only reading 3 coils because the wires were disconnected inside the box.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
there was some things messed up going on, and apparently it's the judge's fault for ripping your shit out of your box, and you being a noob and not taping it up well enough, and the wire nuts and the whole thing. Is that the gist of it?
So I'm saying that once I ran through the lanes and did my qualifying score at the 52.3, I had to wait for the judges to come over and look at my car and make sure the same amp was still in there, this, that, and the other, market. And then once they took the amp, I was allowed to do other things with my car. So that's when I found that my coils were reading the same again before I put the amp back in because the wires were already disconnected. And then at that point, when we were going to put the amp back in, that's when the whole thing came up with, you didn't pay me for the recones because Horner thought I said I didn't want to be on his team. And I said, I never said that. I said, it feels like you guys don't want me to be on your team.
Is Horner on the same team as someone else? Okay. This is the part that's really messing me up.
It becomes a conflict of interest when you have 2 people on the same team in the same class.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at, right? You think, me personally, if I have a team, I want my people to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I don't care. I want 1 and 2. It's not a conflict of interest if I finish 1, 2. That's called domination. So here's the part that doesn't make sense to me, and I'm just throwing this out there. It doesn't make sense to cut shit up. Like, I understand if you get aggravated and you're like, here, take your shit back, take it out.
No, he told me that he wanted his shit back and to cut it out of my car right then and there.
You know that ruins a recone, right? That's not a thing. Cutting recones out.
Back, and that's what he said. He wanted his shit back.
He wanted you to cut it out.
Yes, that is what he told me to do.
Okay,
He told me to cut it out because he wanted his shit back.
All right, can you please message Dan Horner, somebody, please?
He's in the chat.
Okay, I don't understand how he could be that aggravated where he's out all the money that you supposedly owed him.
Because he welcomed me to their team and wanted me to be on their team, and then thought that I was shitting in his face saying I didn't want to be on his team. So he got offended by me saying that I didn't want to be on his team, but that's not what I really said. So he got pissed off that, he fronted me recones and said that he was going to sponsor me, and then all of a sudden I'm saying I don't want to be his team. So he got offended because he thought I said I didn't want to be on his team, where I called him and told him it doesn't feel like you guys want me on your team.
What have you been reading the chat, Skip? What is Dan saying?
I messaged you, Dan, if you want to call in.
All right, so this is super convoluted. Look, the truck is obviously loud. It's obviously loud. It whether there's some strange stuff going on is the issue, and I guess that we'll never know. What did he say? This is what I was told on the phone. All right, so we're gonna get Dan's. I'm gonna read out Dan's responses in the chat here. Can you see the chat, Jennifer?
I don't even know how to find it anymore.
All right.
I messaged Dan.
Well, it looks like he's typing. He said, "This is what I was told." Something. So it looks like he's typing.
Hang on, Danny.
Yeah, she did get the speaker piece. That's good.
Yeah.
That's why we wanted her on the show.
If anybody wants the record out there too, I was using Extreme Vehicle subs that had 7-layer coil or 7-layer spiders in them.
Wait, what?
I was using 7-layer spiders in my 1K class when I did a 50.8.
All right, 7-layer.
I was using spiders. RP Patal's Extreme Van subs in my car when I did that 50.8.
Oh, right. You borrowed subs after you cut your shit up.
Yep. So the 50.8 was done with Extreme Band subs that does a 177 on music. So they don't even belong in a 1K class. And it's also fucked up that I had a incriminator audio cone that I was going to recone my stuff with. And someone decided to steal that off Dan Horner's table after I was going to recone my shit.
Wait, was Dan Horner's table? Which one was Dan Horner's table? Wasn't the one with all the Splenda on it, was it?
Might have been. I don't know. It was the one with the dread and cone. Someone walked by and stole a $20 paper cone, but didn't steal dread and parts off the table.
Was he right by the entrance?
He was next to the Terra truck, the tan Terra truck. But who steals a paper cone but doesn't steal dread and stuff when they know I'm going to recone my shit and go put up higher numbers than what I was doing? Because
I'll tell you, who steals the rear view, the side mirror blinker off of a saw? Seriously, that's what I'm wondering.
I can hear you.
I got Dan on the phone. He's computer tech savvy, so we're gonna do it on this way. Fade, do you hear me?
I hear you, brother.
I work on my telephone. Wants me to
I hear you.
Stuff, so I figured time saving.
All right, Dan. What do you want to know, Fade? Why'd you want her to cut the subs up, Dan?
Yeah, why do you tell her to cut the subs up?
Well, here's the deal with the whole situation. I was out on a steamboat ride, taking the girl out, doing something a little different for a few hours. Within that 2-hour time frame, I got about 15 phone calls and a bunch of messages about some drama going down at finals. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Well, Tanner called her out on that amplifier. Why'd he do that? Okay, let's go back to why this shit is even a problem. Went to a Midwest SPL show a few weeks back. Seen some really, really wonky shit in that car. Like numbers would do whatever the hell they want type of stuff. I'm like, something don't seem right here, okay? I'd agree with that situation. Do I think anyone's cheating? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm in the middle saying I don't care, and something's wrong with that goddamn car, period. Anyway, make a long story short, somehow we watched a sub blow on like 500 watts, ripped the cone clean off. I'm like, okay, that's crazy. And okay, whatever. So we borrowed her a sub that we happened to had. It wasn't the exact same coil. We seen some goofier shit happen, and basically a lot of questions arose because I think a lot of the problem with the car is the inconsistencies of the thing. And, you know, no one ever sees anything but, hey, this car just did a 52.3 on 19 something and busted, and now it did a 52.3 on 950. Okay. The math wasn't adding up in my head either. So I said, go ahead, Tanner, whatever you do, it's your choice, it's your money. If you want to try to see where you can get with that, cool. Do I believe that the judges have any idea on what they're looking at those amplifiers? Sure, I think they see what they see, but I don't think that they have any idea on how the shit works or what's internally inside the thing. Should the amp been tested a different way? Sure. We offered, I guess Tanner offered to try his amp in her car to see what the heck would happen. We had a couple spare 12Ks with ourselves. It's something that we were just, hey, you want to try this? Went ahead and got to that point, I guess. I got back to the convention center. As I was driving back to the convention center, me and Jen were having a little bit of a heated conversation over the phone. Somehow, I guess I heard, well, what I thought I heard at least was, hey, I don't want to be on your team no more. You think I'm cheating, yada, yada, yada. I guess I don't want no part of that. Then, and I got back to convention center. I was already irritated that my whole boat ride was pretty much ruined by this stupidity. And I was a little heated, you see the least. So what did I say? I said, well, you know what, man? You don't want to be on the team no more. You have nothing to do. You showed me you made a new box. You weren't open with me about that. I understand. Two people on the same side, whatever. I build them both Recones. They build their own cars. I don't see Jen. I don't see Diaz. I don't see Larson, who I guess they test at his shop on his mic. Tanner tests at my shop on my mic. So be it. Who cares? Two people want to be in 1K. They're both great people. They're both, pretty decent people to deal with. I got nothing against Jen. I'm going to try to hopefully help her figure out this car situation here before we get Midwest SPL finals coming, and hopefully we can come to the bottom of this, try some different things in there, and make sure everything's 100%. With that being said, but yeah, what led it to this was I went there. I was already hotter than hell about the whole situation. Jen confronted me. I'm like, hey, I don't want to deal with this shit right now. Whatever. She came up to me and talked about it a little bit. And I said, hey, you know what, man? You don't want to be on my team. Go ahead and either give me the money right now for the Recones, like pay up, or cut them out of the goddamn car. I don't care what you got to do. Give them back. I don't give a shit. You're not going to sit and use my stuff if you don't support me. I don't agree with that. If you're going to spit in my face, whatever. My reaction was, hell with it, man. Just cut them out and give them back. I don't really care. It ain't about the parts at this point. It's about the fact that, hey, you don't respect me. You don't want to discuss this. You just want to tell me you don't want to be on the team. That's what I understood. Now later on, after it was all said and done, that supposedly isn't what was said to me. Whatever, I misinterpreted that wrong. Okay, that might be. I'm a man. I'll admit to that. If that's what happened, fine. But I got stuck in a shitty situation that I never wanted to be a part of. Like I said, I don't share scores between two people. I don't sit and tell Tanner one thing, tell her one thing. Their scores, if they just choose to tell me or show me, all that shit remains confidential. Now, some of this stuff was brought to my attention. She brought the vehicle down after that Midwest show. We tried to look at it. But like everyone says, hey, how do you know that's the same amp that was at the Midwest show? They could have brought any amp down there. Okay, good point. Do I care? No. It was judged that the amp was okay. They can't make her take the amp out of the car. All they wanted to do was have Tanner put his amp in her car, see if the score was there. If it is, cool. He said, cool, whatever, you got it. Go get it, win. I don't care. But the fact is that when we were about to get to that point, Mr. Diaz come walking to us with the Recones in his hands and a bunch of pieces, and I said, dude, that's the dumbest shit you could have ever done in your whole life.
Yep. 100%.
Don't even bother talking to me no more. Like, this is just stupid. Just because I said, hey, man, it doesn't mean, if I say go jump off the bridge, are you going to jump off the bridge? Like, come on.
Right. Okay.
People say things when they're irritated. Things got way out of hand with that whole situation. Like I said, I'm sorry for my part in that. I didn't want to be a part of that whole situation. Yes, I did offer Jen a spot on the team early on, and I said, hey, you know what? We could not get shirts for her. Our shirts were made 2 weeks prior in advance. So this is all true statements. She's not making any of that up. I was going to let her, jump on the team and go try to have some fun, whatever, try to help her out where I can. But then all this crap went down, and all of a sudden it's like, well, hey, you help someone out. Gave him some recones, used them. Hey, we'll take care of it later, whatever. She blew a sub at a show, didn't have a whole lot of money to buy subs or recones right at the moment. I'm like, okay, just get down to the shop. I'll help you out. Just let's get this going. Whatever. I'll get you a T-shirt, worst case scenario, and a sticker. Not a big deal. I can't get you a team shirt because it's too late. But, whatever. You can go rep the company. But, like I told her on the phone, when pretty much I was told in my head that I didn't want nothing to do with the team anymore, was, hey, I'm sorry, but I don't need this kind of drama. I don't need this kind of association with my team or my team members. If this is how it's going to be, then yeah, I don't want to deal with this. I mean, if there's some kind of goofy shit going on there, I don't want nothing to do with that car. Like, I'm sorry. That's not anything I want to be a part of.
Hey, Dan. You never told me that, though.
Jennifer, he can't hear you. He can't hear you. He's on speakerphone.
We appreciate it, Dan. There's no way for her to hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way for you to hear her. So if you just want to pop back on the stream and see her reply, that's the best.
I legitimately
if you
appreciate
can,
the fact that you didn't say anything through that
that's
whole
about
thing.
one out
Though.
of my end.
You know how hard it was, too?
Yeah.
It was so hard.
I actually thought you were
All
like,
right.
gone.
Appreciate it, Dan.
That was a long ass
All
time.
right. She's going to reply on the stream, so if you want to listen.
It was hard not to say anything. But he never told me to give him money. He told me to cut him out.
Right.
So
We
things
got
are
that.
slightly
And
different.
now I got my answer.
Hey, we got Nick Camino. We got Nick
So.
Camino going to add to the stream as well. He's on the other side as well. If y'all okay with that.
Mhm.
What's up, boys?
Oh shit!
The world record king. He's on camera.
up?
He's just dark as F.
Yo, I'm in my car. I had to pull off the highway and,
Oh, I see.
and log into Chrome and do all this stupid shit. So I just did that for you guys.
Hey, appreciate it.
All right.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna let Jennifer reply to Dan's
Yeah. Stand by.
stuff.
I'll wait.
So stand by.
I'll wait.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Jennifer.
Tell us what you had to say.
What's your rebuttal?
Oh, I just said that I was never told to give any money for it. And after the fact, there's a person that told me that I really respect that actually would have fronted me the money for it. But on the spot, where do you come up with money? $450. Where do you come up with that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. What are you gonna do? So you did what you did. Did what you did, and that's where we're at. So what does Nick have to add to this story? I'm super curious.
I don't know.
Also, what is that noise?
Jennifer's phone.
Am I ready?
Yeah. Go ahead, Nick. Whatever you want to add.
All right. So I've been in the middle of this whole thing since it started. That day went down and Horner helped her out. And anybody who knows Dan, he helps out people. Even if she didn't have money, he offered to build her new subs after that show. But you got to understand, the guys that are in this industry that have been around for 20 years, they know the scores that a vehicle could potentially put up, okay? When she's like 2 dBs off of a Panda score, it's hard to believe. So we were skeptical. She went down to the shop. Dan did whatever. She picked her own parts. The parts that she picked are my spiders. And let me tell you, the subs that he built for her, they could take a 10,000 watt Burke. So do you know how inefficient those subs are? And when they left Dan's shop, the first thing Dia said, don't worry, in a few days, it'll be doing 53s. Let me tell you, there's nothing she could do to make that suspension loose enough for her to gain the score that she gained. It's not possible. All right? So when that whole thing happened with the amp situation, she put up that number. I said to her in front of like 50 people, Chris Peters, everybody that was there from Sundown, she was yelling, her and Dan went off on her like, why did you start all this shit? So all I said, listen, Tanner brought you a fresh amp. It's brand new in the box. The judges will let you requalify. Put the new amp in there.
You never
go
said
up
that
and
to me.
Yes, I did.
You
Yo,
never
don't
said
ever
that to
lie.
me.
Yo, there was like 50 people in front of my truck. Yes, I did. And you just brushed it off. And all I said was, go requalify and prove to these people that it's not your amp that's bogus. And at the same time, your
Was
boyfriend
this
went
before
over
or
and he got
after the
the
subs
out.
were cut out? Was
No,
this before
it
or
was
after
way
subs?
before. It was before the subs were cut out. Your boyfriend overheard
There
that
really
shit,
wasn't much
and he took
time between the fact of when the amp was questioned
Yeah, there
and when
was.
the subs
Yeah,
were
there was.
cut out.
No, listen. Stop. Your boyfriend walked by, heard our discussion. It was me, you, Dan, a bunch of people. Chris Peters yelled at you and said this shit shouldn't go down to World Finals because you were going off. And I said, listen, he got you a brand new amp. Go put it in your car. Go requalify, and we're good. Your boyfriend took the easy way out. He knew you could not reproduce that number without that amp.
That's not true because we could have
Yes,
redone that number,
Listen,
which is why I was looking for parts.
bullshit. That's why your truck always does
We
a
were
50.8
looking for
no matter
parts,
what
Nick.
subs you put in it. Listen. This
And
is
that's why
before
someone
that.
decided to steal the fucking clone to make me
Yeah,
look like a fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
everybody was trying to help you. Don't lie.
All right, that's a little
Then
conspiracy
who stole the
theory-ish.
clone off
No, it's not.
Corner's
No, listen,
table?
listen.
Shut up, Fade.
It's not a conspiracy theory. Fake. Your boyfriend overheard this shit, and yo, the guy's a smart dude because he's
Who
like,
stole the cone off the table?
why are you going off about a cone off the table?
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I was
Nick.
gonna recone my
Yo.
shit to prove it after everything went down after Horner and I were
Yeah,
good.
but were you gonna change the amp? Why didn't you change the amp when I told you 3 times? Change the amp with your subs that Dan had built that did this Miracle 52.3. You just kept brushing it off like you didn't want nothing to do it. Your boyfriend heard that shit. Next thing you know, Diaz comes walking over with the fucking subs in his hands. He took the easy way out. Dan gave it to him. He took it because he knew you would never be able to reproduce
You know,
that
it's
number.
funny
with
how
that-
you're
with
telling
another
me
amp.
what I feel and what I think when you're
Well,
not me.
I'm telling you what the story is. I told it to the judge. They laughed when I said, "Yo, he just went and cut her subs out because we told her to come requalify." They're like, "Are you serious?" Those
Nobody
subs you
told
had
me
in
to
there.
come and requalify.
Listen, stop. Listen,
Who
stop.
told me
I'll
to
tell you
come and
right-
requalify?
I told you like 3 times in front of 50 people. Don't say I didn't. You had an amp. It
You
was
did
brand
not
new in the
tell me
box.
to requalify. When did you tell me to
No.
requalify?
Hey,
Did you tell
check-
me or did you tell my boyfriend?
No, I told you personally to your face in
When
front
did
of my
you tell
truck.
me? You did not tell me to requalify.
Oh my God. Yo, is Chris Peters still on? He's the one that yelled at her. Everybody heard me say, "Yo, go requalify with that amp. It's brand new in the box." And like you said, Fade, a judge can open up an amp. He can't see shit. What are you gonna
Yeah.
look at? Oh, the amp looks the same. He's not an amp repair guy like her boyfriend is.
Peanut butter. Wait, is your boyfriend an amp repair dude?
I saw a screenshot of that.
Shut the fuck. Shut it
Yeah,
down.
tell me her
Shut it
boyfriend-
down.
tell me-
Kick it both off right now, Skip. Yeah, I'm serious.
you know,
we got
the
first of
funny
all, we
thing
gotta
is
shut this
after
shit
everything
down
went down,
anyway.
Horner
We
had
gotta
to
wrap
sit
this
back.
shit up.
Fade, shut up.
I can't have this. I can't have it. Your boyfriend repairs amps. This is
Yeah,
bullshit.
exactly.
This is bullshit.
But the fact of when I was gonna put the other amp in to prove it to everybody and rebuild subs, someone decided to steal a cone.
Look, Chris Peters is confirming my shit right
I'm gonna
there.
mute you, Fade. This is gold.
She was-
We're almost
yo,
to 200.
that's why she would not be able to reproduce the number. It's not possible, especially with the subs that she even had in there. Those subs are good for
Green
10,000
spiders? I
watts
had
per
green
sub.
spiders in there.
You had my spiders. Alan Hall's green spiders. 2 packs. That's good for 10,000 watts a sub. You're putting 500 watts to a sub. You chose those parts. They're the most inefficient
They were
parts
chose
in
for
the
it to
world.
be between Midwest SPL finals and for DB Drag finals. So there had to be a
Cool.
happy medium.
Ex-
If they were
exactly.
built
You know-
correct, I would have done a 53 plus. If I had
Oh,
Taylor
you would have
subs
done a.
built
You
in
would have done.
18,
Yeah,
I
you
would
would
have
have done
done a
panda
53
numbers.
plus.
Yeah, you would have done panda numbers with your miracle amplifier. Because you
That's
won't do
fine.
what
I
you
guess
wanna-
everybody can wait until next
And
year,
that's-
and then they can
and that's
protest
why
me and
you're-
pay for my trip.
And that's why your boyfriend didn't want to go for 3,500 watts because then his real power would show up too. That's why.
Was anybody next to his car when his car died? Really?
Yeah, it's all stories. Stories.
It's really
but you
not.
heard the
But
stories.
just wait till next year, I guess.
Yeah,
voters are
At
motivated.
Midwest, you know what's going to happen in Midwest? They're going to make you change your amp. So you do what
Cool.
you got to do.
That's
We'll
fine.
see how le- We'll
That-
see how legit you
You know,
are.
the plan in the messages between Horner and I was the fact to pull all the amps out that you want me to test at your shop when I come over there Saturday. He didn't
Yeah,
respond.
so who cares? What'd you do? Bring
He
over a
didn't
stock?
respond.
You brought a stock SD12K that you probably have 4 of them? Why don't you bring the
No,
true amp?
Other brands. I'll
All you
run
had to
whatever
do-
fucking brand.
No, end of the day, all you had to do was change your amp out at finals and go requalify. And your boyfriend would cut your subs out because you would not be able to
You
reproduce
know,
that
it's
number.
funny how people that aren't in the situation of another person tell another person what to do. When everybody's in a situation, when things are heated, nobody does what the logical person says
It's not
to do.
about being
If
heated.
you're in
I
a
tried to help.
situation, you do things different when you're in a different situation.
I was nice and tried to
You know,
help
the
you.
people
and I
that
said,
say that they would do something when they get in that situation later on in life, They don't do the same thing that they said they would have done in a level-headed situation.
All I'm saying is you wanted to prove everybody wrong. You want to legitimize your score? Change the amp. You didn't do that, and then your boyfriend overheard, and you went and cut your subs out. So then you could put another amp
You know,
in
the
there.
changing the amp thing came down after the fact of when I was protested. And you know, why would someone bring me an amp before I'm protested to switch me out before I'm protested to then like make it look like I was switching amps before I was protested?
So what happened when you swapped out subs and Mike installed all your subs and you were doing a 50.8 and then you busted doing like a 50.6? Why is that? Explain that to us.
I had extreme van subs in my car out of RP's van.
I know
RP
exactly
subs are nothing compared to the ones I had in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it?
If they're the same ones that Kyle put back in his Panda after, they weren't that tight.
They weren't in Kyle's Panda. They were in RP's van.
Yes, I know they were. I'm saying if they were the ones that Kyle later on put on in his Panda, then I know what subs they were. But regardless,
wasn't Kyle running?
No, Kyle put a different pair of subs.
Wasn't Kyle running DD subs? Wasn't Kyle running DDZs?
Yeah, he pulled them out and he had other subs after. I'm just telling you right now, there's no way you did what you did, and you should have just requalified with a new amp.
Okay, then I guess wait until finals next year. Wait until next year.
We'd be talking about something else.
Or all year next year.
Hey, why did your boyfriend tell you to bust out? Final run. Why? He didn't tell you to bust out? Am I lying about that too?
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's
you're something special.
Your boyfriend's crooked. I am special.
Hey, was it the same exact amp in the Civic that was in the Mercedes?
No.
Probably both modified. Who knows?
Were they the both same model and brand?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I know they opened the amps up and looked at them, and I mean, I don't know if the judges are qualified to know what's considered modified or not, but they said they looked like the same thing on the website or something like that?
No, they opened another one physically there.
Okay.
That another competitor brought.
And they didn't.
That don't mean nothing. Ask Fade. Fade. Could you just look at an amp?
Telling me the person that brought over the other amplifier that was modified too?
No. But you can't just look at an amp and say if it's modified or not modified. No. And your boyfriend
according to the messages with Diago, right? That there's nothing that I have messages from Diago.
You sent him a picture. There's nothing that can be done. Anything can be done. Why are Terra amps banned right now from Power Class?
Because they don't clamp properly and they're all over the place. Mine's not all over the place.
They don't clamp.
Exactly what you just said. They don't clamp properly.
They don't clamp properly until you go over 3,500 watts. You're right. And that's why your boyfriend stayed under 3,500 watts, because he probably did the same shit to those SD12Ks that's causing those Terra amps to run wacky. So you can tell your stories to whoever you want. The people that actually go shit.
I think that the reason why the Terra amps don't do that is because they didn't have filter caps that were qualified for that amp.
Fade, get in on this. Come on, man.
I think
you're dying, bro.
No, I am dying. I'm dying. That's why I wanted to cut the hard line between y'all two like 10 minutes ago. But I had to go get a refill, and it's like the filter caps are not why. It's funny though. Is your boyfriend right there? Is that why you don't want to be on camera? Is he like feeding you this shit? Because
no, actually my boyfriend is at Mike Larson's shop where they were trying to hop on. Do you want to throw them on?
Mm-hmm.
Where they were trying to hop on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at home with my child.
Sure. I want to know how he modified that amplifier.
Did you send Michael Larson a link?
Yo, he did a 56.1 on like 2,600 watts.
Listen, all right. So here's one of my things, right? Can you mute her? I don't want to mute you for anything. It's your.
Yeah, I will.
Your phone is killing us right now.
Yeah. Yeah, when you want to talk, you can unmute it. I guess you can, but when it's not, I just been muting it. I didn't want to mean like I was trying to do it on purpose, but it's making some kind of.
My phone's doing that noise.
It is.
I mean, that's me.
When I mute you, it goes away.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest. Let me see.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, see, it goes away.
God damn it. What amp was it, Nick?
SD12K.
SD12K.
All I'm saying is this: her boyfriend did a 56.1 at like 2,600 watts. Okay, Terry was there. Kevin Kohler was there. We're talking about guys.
Do you
that know
guys
the
want to
truck.
throw them on?
All right.
Yeah,
No, you know what I was gonna
I'm
say? You
I'm
know what I was
sending them
gonna
a link.
say? Every time that there's a quantum leap, everyone loses their shit, right? Like when the quantum leap went in trunk class went from whatever it was 54 to 56, or whenever in stock class it went from such and such to such and such. But every time there's a quantum leap, everyone questions everything. But the problem now is we have a clamp. So we have like a lie detector for y'all's bullshit. And not just you, Jennifer, or not you at all, Jennifer. I'm just saying for people's bullshit and cheating, and if there's cheating, we know what the hell is going on. We can see shit now. So like we have more data, and that's a good thing, because when quantum leaps happen, we need to know these things.
Hey, I was behind the one vehicle during his run. It was literally like I was 2 feet behind the vehicle. I was behind his vehicle, and then the other one was in the other lane. You could not even hear his vehicle when it did a 56-1 compared to the other vehicle that did like a 55. Come on, man.
Well, that another interesting thing that was said, and I'm not sure if Nick said it, but like launching a cone on 1K. I mean that's not a thing.
1K, 500 watts, bro.
500. That's not a thing.
How do you launch a cone on 500 watts? Come on.
You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, the big boxes.
The cone was launched on 4K.
We got
on 4. That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying.
Come on, man. We got 600 burps on a sub on 2K. Don't tell me 500 watts is gonna blow
those subs I launched the cone on were chaos for 2 years. 2 years
Yeah, okay.
They were chaos
That
subs.
I mean, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I hear you though.
Low voltage because I have a stock 110 amp alternator.
What does that have to do?
What does that got to do with anything?
Stop. 500 watts.
John, can you hear us?
Hello.
Yep, I can hear you.
Why are you out here
Hey.
modifying amps?
For real.
The people want to know.
Also,
Yeah,
can
no
you
shit,
get
I wish I
Jennifer some
actually knew how to
better
do that shit,
service?
but anyways, it's actually fucking cheating. I really don't do that.
Nope.
Oh, this is bad.
Your connection is laggy or something.
Yeah, no.
Oh, what happened?
Whoever was on the phone saying that I ever station and I went and cut the subs, that's totally false. I was just standing up for her because can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Slightly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, we lost the.
No,
I'm still here.
We didn't lose nobody.
I lost the public
it's,
chat. Oh, there it is.
No, what I wanted to clarify on the whole situation about cutting the subs were that I was standing up for her because it's like at the point that we were at the whole yelling and everything that was going on, it was kind of bullshit that he was talking to her like that. So I was standing up for her. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We don't need this bullshit. You could have it. So he was heated. I was heated. And it was kind of like just better off like, here you go. Here's your subs back. We don't need this shit. Then get into a fight and
you realize that doesn't actually give him his subs back though, right?
Well, I understand that, but that's literally what.
So you're still out. You still owe him money, but now you don't have world championship subs.
Yeah, at the point, it was the matter of respect. It's like I'm the kind of person. It's like respect is very important to me. I don't cheat. I don't do any of this crap. Like this whole weekend, this DB drag experience was the worst ever.
Worse than USAC? Get out of here.
Oh no, it was way worse actually.
Respect would have been her putting another amp in her car and requalifying. That's being fair to the other competitors in her class.
And I understand that.
So why didn't you guys just do that? She's trying to tell me I never. Stopped, Josh. She's trying to tell me I didn't tell her. I told her that in front of 50 fucking people.
He didn't tell me that directly.
Don't call me Chris Peters.
Where's
come
the
on, man.
conversation that you and I were sat there and talked down and said that?
You were in front of my truck. You know the little black and white truck? That's my truck. I talked to you. I said, go change the amp 3 times. You just tried to avoid it. Why were you avoiding changing the amp?
Hey, We were
I said
actually
go
not
change
avoiding
the
it. We weren't
Okay.
avoiding anything. I would have
You know, once
gladly
I was
changed
trying to
the amp.
rebuild subs, I was trying to put the other amp in there.
Jen, let me talk. Because you guys are yelling. That's not going to get anything accomplished. We were going to get a different amp in there. The judges told us that the vehicle was being protested not to touch anything. We didn't touch anything. We didn't change anything. We were just going to leave it the way it was. Whatever they needed to do, they needed to do. And then they told us that we got to keep finishing the show with what we had.
Okay,
And
so you know
after
if
all
you're
that happened,
protested and you cut the subs out, you should still be DQ'd then? That doesn't make sense. Listen to what you're saying. You can't touch the vehicle, but you went and cut the subs out?
no, after the vehicle got inspected and we were all good to go, that's when Dan Horner came in, and that's the whole story that they
Exactly.
talked about.
And that's when I told you to go change the amplifier, and I told your girlfriend to change the amplifier 3 times, and she didn't. So the protest was already done. You already had Tanner's money.
So you told me or my boyfriend, Nick? Let's clarify. You told me or my boyfriend? Because I don't remember you ever saying that.
Yo, I told you straight up. Your boyfriend was right there. He overheard. He went and cut your subs out. Don't
No,
lie.
I cut.
There was like 40 people there.
Nobody's lying, Nick.
Everybody was around. You're lying right now because you're saying I didn't tell you that. I told you that in front of Dan Horner and the other 40 people and Chris Peters.
So you told me in front of Dan Horner when I was arguing with Dan Horner. You said you think I was paying attention to you?
Oh, here we go.
So I had an acknowledged
well,
conversation with you telling me that?
Listen, no.
So where's the
Yes,
acknowledged
you did.
conversation of me and you talking about that?
We were face. Stop.
We
were
didn't
face
have
to
a
face.
conversation about it.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And the other 40 people heard me telling you, go change your amp. It would have solved all this issue.
So is it 40 people or 50 people now?
so you-
Because you're starting to.
Well, I don't
be
know. How many
inconsistent as
people
well.
were around Chris Peters' truck? It had to be like 40, 50 people there.
I don't know because I wasn't worried about anybody else besides myself.
Okay, well, okay. I'm a liar then.
Why are you guys yelling?
Listen, this isn't
Yo,
getting
listen to the
anywhere.
comment.
This isn't getting anywhere. We're gonna have to cut this short. Look, I think if there's like literally one single point that each one of you want to make before we cut the hard line on each of you, make it right now. I'm gonna start with you, Jennifer. Jennifer, if you want to say one single thing, get it out there before we got to cut you off because we've got to get out of here. Say it.
I'll see you guys all at DB Drake finals with the same shit.
Next year?
Yeah, I'll be there doing better numbers.
That's what I'm talking about. Bingo, bango. Tenfold.
Haters
All
gonna
right,
push me to
John.
do better.
Yeah.
All right. What you got, John? One last thing. One last thing before we go.
One last thing. The cell will be back up and running. I finally figured out what the hell actually did happen with my car and why the hell I was popping fuses, and I had nothing every time I tried to turn the bass knob up.
All right. One more question before you go. How come you haven't ever clamped over 3,100 watts in a 5K class?
Oh, no. I clamp about 8,000 watts out of that amplifier. The amplifier that's in there right now is the 12K Sound Digital. I don't have it bolted down or anything. And because dealing with this whole 1K crap, I've been on Jen's truck for like 2 weeks straight, worked on my car for a couple of days, and then the amp sits right underneath the box. And that floor, every time I burp, it bounces all over the place, makes it the amp jump. So 2 of the wires, the positive and the negative on the amplifier, were touching. It was cutting my amp off.
Seems legit. All right. Hey, we'll have you on another time, brother, and we'll talk about amp modifications.
Yeah.
All right, bud.
All right.
Thanks.
No problem.
Nick, last thing, brother. Last
Hey,
thing.
man, I'm not a bad dude. I was just trying to make it right for everybody, and I'm looking like the fucking bad guy here, but I ain't bad. They're just liars. It is what it is, and they both lost. They got what they deserved, and the right person won. So, fuck it. Bring
There
what
you go.
got there.
All done. All done.
All right, guys.
If that's what you believe, then justice was served and all is well, right?
That's it.
Tenfold. All right. Everybody's gone. Thank y'all for coming on and whatnot and stuffing the things and all that stuff.
So what happened?
Jesus Christ.
I have to give away a T-shirt.
Man.
It's a lot to digest. Might put
That
a
is a
poll.
lot to digest.
I'm gonna put a poll up tomorrow, and then we're
My
gonna
point
take
is still valid. My point is still valid. I have never seen that vehicle in the lanes. Maybe they nailed the box. Maybe that dash is retarded. Maybe they have some dash mods nobody wants to investigate. Maybe there's some crazy shit. But the thing is, there's a lot of smart people checking shit out about frequencies, right? Because they show that now. They show frequency. They show power. They show score. a lot of people doing efficiency numbers out there and saying things don't add up. And it's not just one dude out there like screaming from the hilltops, bah, 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 like people like shut up. There's like a lot of people going over these things. And if things aren't adding up, then things aren't adding up. It's either a quantum leap, and congratulations on her. That's fantastic. And if it is, if I had made a quantum leap, I would be like, screw every single one of you. Please, please, please put the money down. And let's do this thing. Derek, what the did he? How did I miss that?
He said, I am.
Oh, I thought he said I did.
No. I don't know how you. I don't know. I don't know how you catch it. If it's you know what I mean?
Well, look.
We've seen
Derek's
it. We've
about
seen
to
it.
make a video on one.
We've seen it done. We've seen it done live on our show.
That's
by
right.
Adam Kim Russell.
That's right.
We've seen it. We've seen him legit clamp 4,000 watts, but the Termlab show 500 watts, and he's a nobody. Sorry, but
He's
saying
loud as shit.
Yeah, he's loud as shit.
Get out of here.
He's not loud. But there might be smarter people out there. Impossible. But there might be smarter people out there that can figure it out a way to make it less obvious, and maybe clamp legit 6,000 but show 3,000. Does that sound fair? That can be.
No.
I mean it.
No, it's a phase. It's got to be a phase shift with the.
Here we go. This
I'm
phase
just saying.
shift, made up fucking words.
I am making up shit. I'm just saying, like we know people. We know people smarter than we.
It's just funny when like some of the loudest ones in that same class say something's up.
Oh, Vasily, he comes in. Russia's not cheating. Russia
cheated the damn election.
Too much.
Y'all rigged the election, bro. Y'all know it all.
Y'all don't run clamp classes. Get out of here. Everybody knows Russia's cheat, by the way.
Yeah.
You guys are too loud. It's way too loud.
Some of them scores were. They're louder than the best in the world.
Speaking
Where do you see that?
Just please, I'm like way up. My comments are way up. Please, can you designate someone to come on the show for y'all? If you don't want to do it, please designate your favorite person to come on the show. I'm just catching up on comments, people. I'm sorry. Seriously.
We absolutely want Terry on. We want him on his full show, not for this. This little comment.
Yeah.
Quick comment.
This is
guys.
Some
It's at 2:35 right now. I gotta take another picture because that's the highest one. I'm telling you,
Brazil's the only place that cheats. Oh my god, Europe cheats too.
Yeah,
Terry.
All right, we gotta cut it.
Where's the boyfriend? He's already there. Dan Current. Jesus, 17 comments in a row. All right, yeah, we got to get out of here. All right, listen, we're gonna.
So in summary,
yes, I want to go to Russia. Can you fly us to Russia? I want one of those like bearskin cap things with the ears, though. Can you get us 2 of those?
And I want when I get off the plane, I want a bear riding a unicycle with it banging stuff.
That's so racist. I just want something to cover my head.
I don't know if that's racist.
I just
Against
want
a bear?
to cover my head, man. Shit.
Let's go, bro. Can you go to Russia? Is that legal?
Is it a thing?
I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'd be not. We wouldn't come back. We can go, just ain't coming back. No, I think Price just went there. Ooh, that was another big. Dude, we're the kings of drama. And I
think maybe if we go with Vasily, and I'm assuming I'm saying that right, I'm probably wrecking it. If we go with him, we might be all right. You know what I mean? But if we
that's what I want to know right there.
If we just like showed up in the airport like.
This is answer this question, Faye, and then we can go.
There's no way that is.
It's absolutely
no.
Nah, we would definitely die in Brazil. They got snakes and shit.
That's not a real person.
All
right.
But so in summary, 3 coils, more power.
A double power.
Double power.
Listen, anyone who knows car audio knows that. 3, if you go from 4 coils to 3, it's double power.
For sure.
Apparently.